Hi, welcome to another edition of the Weekly Brunch with the Loon. I hope that you have enjoyed your Thanksgiving dinner and your Thanksgiving holiday. And let me just get this disclaimer right out of the way. Um, I am not a medical professional. Uh, this information provided is my personal experience, and I share it with you in hopes that you or someone you care for, love in any capacity, it may become helpful. I always encourage people to join the conversation and share their opinion because we all have them, and sometimes it does help others. Now, like I said, I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving dinner, and Thanksgiving also kicks off the holiday season. Welcome to the most stressful time of the year. I want you to take a moment and try to relax, and let's get into what the holiday season really is. Now, the holiday season is not just something that we put out there in word, it's something that we experience. And parents, it's also the most stressful time for you. So, I'd like to pull it back a little in the middle of your shopping and your, excuse me, preparing of these goodies that we all dream of. Um, I didn't actually celebrate Thanksgiving this year, but I did have a nice Thanksgiving dinner. And what I've realized as I've grown up and have to produce Thanksgiving dinner on my own, there are certain things that just brings you back to that time when you were just little. The memories that you're trying to instill on the younger generation that's part of your family as well. Um, it hit me today as I was preparing for this. I didn't make pate. Not patty, not any type of in Creole they call it pate too, but it's not that type of pate. It's like a liver pate. And I actually forgot to have it for Thanksgiving, but I did this weekend purchase it because I ain't gonna lie, I was too lazy to make it myself. And what happened was, as soon as I tasted it, it brought me back to the holiday Thanksgiving dinner, the holidays dinners we used to have from Thanksgiving to Christmas, even New Year's, because it was something I didn't know what it was called, but it was something that we did. And it just brought me back to that experience. So I want to focus this episode of Weekly Brunch to remind you not to forget the experience. What is the experience, you may ask? Okay, let's go ahead. Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look at this definition that I looked up on the experience of experiencing the holiday season. Now, it means engaging in festive traditions like decorating. Most of us have that. Most of us have that tradition of, as soon as Thanksgiving dinner is done, that is when we start. If we don't rush out to those Black Friday sales, we start putting up the Christmas tree as a family. Everybody's there. We put it up. You decorate. You start the decoration process. Some people start before time, but most of us do start right after Thanksgiving. Of course, we love gift giving, which is part of the stressful part because you're looking for that perfect gift for that person, that special someone, those the children. You got the list of the Christmas list going. You try to invoke a very joyful, family connected, and reflective time. Um, you could have old traditions that goes through your family through all the time, through years and years and years that you're keeping up, or you could start new ones depending on the new additions to your family. the extended family, who you have there. You prepare those special dishes that are just for that time, those traditions. You also, now this is something most of us do forget during the holiday season, is you share meals. Now, sharing meals, does that mean you invite somebody to your house only and you make a meal for them? Sometimes that means volunteering in a soup kitchen sometimes. That could be a wonderful tradition for experiencing the holiday tradition. There is a form of gratitude and appreciation that is felt while you're going through there. Now, depending on where culture you're in, because the holiday season, in my family, the holiday season is Christmas. And it used to be Kwanzaa. And that may be, again, don't know. But you also have other holidays, like you have those who celebrate Yule, which is close to Christmas on the celebration. You have those who are celebrating Hanukkah during this time. You have those who are going through the Advent holiday season as well. These depending on your tradition, the culture you grew up in, or the culture you're observing at this time, this is a very reflectfful and hopeful time of the year. Now, I know this is obvious to many of us, but the thing about it is that most of us get caught up in the gift giving part or the gift receiving part. We are dropping hints everywhere. I'm guilty of that too, of what you want for Christmas. And Toni Morrison, and I always quote this, and this is what always brings me back. She has the book, The Bluest Eyes. And I forgot the name of the main character in The Bluest Eyes. It's been so long since I read that book. But she was a young girl. And in the book, she didn't really want a gift. She wanted an experience. What she wanted was to sit on, I guess, a bar stool and sit there. I think it was listening to her mother sing while the smell of the peach pie that her mother was making just filled the air. That is the holiday season. It is the experience that you feel. Now, I say this so we could bring it back and we could go through and enhance our holiday experience by actually experiencing the holidays. What do I mean by that? We are so caught up on getting the perfect gift for everybody on our list, because we all have a list of people that you're going to get. But how do you enhance this experience? How do you actually feel? I mean, you shouldn't feel exhausted. You should experience the connection, not the gift giving, the connection. You should experience the emotion and the abundance of gratitude that you receive for Christmas. I was grateful, even if I got something I did not want. I was grateful that that person thought of me. That person took that extra mile to think of me and put that extra effort. I appreciate handmade gifts that are actually not bought but made, which takes time. So how do you experience this feeling? First, okay, not rushing back and forth. That's one of the things. Plan it out. We are in the second week of December. We have 3 more weeks, I think, before Christmas. Okay? Don't wait till the last minute to get what you want to get that person. Go ahead and try to make family time. Sometimes it's not just about the gifts, but in New York here, we have ice skating rings in every borough. in every county. Have a family night out instead of, ordering in on like the day that you order out. If you people still follow that, go ahead and say, you know what? We are going to go to the ice skating ring, or even better. Oh, this is even better. We are going to get in a car if you have a car, and we are going to go driving around and checking out the Christmas lights. My father was famous for that when we were kids. He wouldn't tell us. He would just get us in the car and we were going out he's like, we're going to go pick up some food. And he'd take us out and we would go, and the creativity of people so close to you. I remember this one house it's in Queens, but it's not near me, or else I'm actually debating on taking a trip to go see it. They would have the biggest, brightest, most beautiful display. And we were West Indian, so they would blast Christmas music, West Indian music, all types of Christmas music, just sitting there. And as I mentioned before, experiencing Christmas, sometimes you could just take the family and volunteer at your nearest food pantry, or volunteer at your nearest soup kitchen, or volunteer wherever there is where people are providing even the most basic needs to others. Here goes another experience. Most jobs and most schools are doing collections now. They're doing food drives now. They're doing coat drives now. I had a friend of mine who, it's a tradition. We stopped about 10 years ago. Well, she stopped about 10 years ago, and she would collect blankets from all of us. Blankets, nice thick blankets, and it wouldn't be done on Christmas Day because here in New York, the coldest month is not necessarily December. The coldest month for us is in February. I mean, like cold, like if you're homeless, you're going to end up freezing to death, literally out there. So what she would do is gather all these. I used to crochet squares, and gather all these blankets. And on one night, we never knew what night, we'd grab all the blankets up and make a run. And basically it was drive and just drop off some the blankets. And I believe one of my friends, she would put little packets together for people. And we weren't looking for things. We didn't ask for things. In the past years, I haven't done it in years, and I probably need to pick this up. I used to crochet scarves throughout the year, and that's what I would do. If I was on the subway or on the bus and I saw a homeless person, if they were sleeping, I would leave a scarf for them. And it's odd because those are the times that you remember the most. So get into the holiday feeling and get into the holiday experience, because this is how you experience. Another way you could experience, and I am going to probably say it on every recording I ever do for this particular podcast, the Weekly Brunch, is gratitude. Practice your gratitude. If you have not been, journal your gratitude, journal your feelings, journal what you appreciate. Wake up in the morning and say thank you for the beautiful abundance and joy that you will feel on this day. Also, it's important to remember you. Don't forget to relax. Don't forget to relax and take in the joy and the abundance that comes with the holiday season. Now, this also helps you kick the holiday blues, which is another episode we will probably talk about. But go ahead. Don't put expectations. Don't put expectations on what others will give or provide for you. That is where we have to understand our needs and our wants. Okay. And I should put this link, and I'll put this link in the chat, because this is something that you'll probably want to take hand, because there's a lot here, but it all depends on you and how you manage your needs and wants. So I put that link in the chat. But don't forget what this holiday season is meant to be. In all reality, when it comes down to it, this holiday season is about experiencing the unconditional love that comes with the holiday season. And with that, I'm going to leave you with a wonderful video that I found on X. And I have to admit, I'm going to give the backstory of this particular video that you're about to witness. Now, a lot of people have Teslas. A lot of people like Teslas. And I know a lot of people have issues with AI, but I think it's a Tesla in Maryland, basically got a lot of Tesla's owners to come to this one location and synchronize their vehicles through the app. Now, let's take out any thoughts you may have about AI, but think about how beautiful what you're about to see. And basically, they were able to synchronize and put on the most beautiful Christmas show I've ever seen. I did have to go into the bio to find out what this was exactly. And all these people here either knew about it or are Tesla owners, parked into this parking lot and created this beautiful symphony. And I believe there's going to be another one in December 13th, on December 13th, according to what I've seen on X. And just to let you know how beautiful this is, the people who participated in this were not just from Maryland. You had Tesla owners who came from multiple states to this one location to put on this wonderful display. And I know you're thinking, it's no big deal. Let's bring it back. Bring it back to you being a 5-year-old you, knowing Santa's gonna come and you're taken here to witness this. Until next time, I hope you enjoy this display.
All right, we are 30 seconds away from first round of the light show here. Tesla Owners Club of Maryland puts this on, but people come from all around the Atlantic. The East Coast, we have people from as far away as Michigan and Alabama. Or was it Mississippi? One of the two. We're about to go.
Christmas tree at the Christmas party. Mistletoe hung where I can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree like the Christmas spirit. Yeah, you will have some pumpkin pie and we do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing next to each other. The halls were bound to holly. Rocking, rocking, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. And I'm dancing